Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you my Young Living haul for the month of September. I often share these hauls with you guys because we order so much of our household, personal care, makeup, all kinds of products from Young Living and have for years. It's also where we get all of our essential oils that we are diffusing all the time, and I use topically, and I'm just obsessed with oils. So every month I place an order. I just pick and choose what we are running out of or what I want to try, or just whatever stuff that we need. And every month, it used to be called Essential Rewards. It is now called Subscribe to Save. But basically every month we get points back on those purchases that we use as like store credit. So we end up getting a bunch of stuff for free. And there's also free stuff, like free gifts with purchase every month too, which is super fun. And I'll show you guys what we got for free this month. But I am gonna start off with some products. So baby wipes, we got 3 packs of the Seedlings baby wipes. I have a baby in diapers in the household. My toddler is no longer in diapers, but we go through a lot of baby wipes. So these are, they have like the Seedlings Calm blend in them. They smell to die for, so dreamy, very calming scent. Like lavender and bergamot, it's kind of sweet. They just smell so good. And they're very high quality wipes. They're very thick. They're almost like little mini towels. They're so soft that you can even use them as makeup remover wipes. They double as that, and I use them for that as well. But you can also throw these in the dryer as like a non-toxic dryer sheet, and your clothes will smell like the Seedlings Calm blend, which is so amazing. Okay, so I also got a few Savvy Minerals products. So Savvy Minerals is basically Young Living's clean makeup line, and they have everything: liquid foundation and concealer, all different kinds of powder foundations. They have blush and bronzer, eyeshadow palettes, mascara, lipstick, all the good stuff, lip gloss. And I would say at least half of my makeup that I use on a daily basis, is probably more so than half, is from Savvy. I love it. Everything I've tried I really like. So this is a repurchase. This is the foundation powder in Warm No. 1. And I use this to set my concealer, or if I just need a little powder on my face, so I'm just like a little oily. This is what I will use. You get a ton of product in here, so it lasts a really long time. It's not very often that I have to repurchase those, but I have repurchased those many times. This one is actually new to me. I've never tried this before. It's one of the blushes, and it's called Passionate. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but it's kind of like a deep tan red color. It looks beautiful. I actually love a darker blush, especially when it's like fall and winter. I have the I Do Believe You're Blushin' shade from them, and that's just like a beautiful neutral pink with a little bit of shimmer. It's so pretty, but I'm excited to try this because it's a little bit more darker, a little bit more moody for fall and winter. And again, I love kind of like a dark red blush. I just think it looks really good on my skin tone. It looks like a natural flush, like if my cheeks were flushed, so I'm excited to try that. And then this is one of my like holy grail products from Young Living. That I've repurchased, I don't even know how many times. It's on my nightstand at all times. It's the Savvy Minerals Lip Luxe. So it looks like a lip gloss, and it has like a little doe foot applicator, but it's more like a lip treatment. You technically could use this as a lip gloss. It's very thick. It's so like emollient and moisturizing. And I just use chapstick or lip balm so much less now because I put this on every night before I go to bed. It's like this luxurious lip treatment. It takes 2 seconds to like slap it on, and I wake up with like the most plump, moisturized, just happy lips. And especially, again, moving into the colder months when things are a little bit drier, I always have this on hand, and I pretty much order this every other month. And whenever I get a new one, I just stick it in the drawer of my nightstand, so when I run out, I've got another one ready to go. Okay, so continuing with products, a couple bath products. So we got the KidSense bath gel. This is what we use for Hayden, who's my toddler, in the bath. I also use this for our baby. I also really like the Seedlings like baby shampoo. I will use that. It's like no tears. Use that on her as well. Either one, I use them interchangeably for either one, honestly. But the KidSense bath gel, it's obviously clean ingredients, no toxins, no fragrance. Very mild smell, and it's also just a lot of their products are super concentrated. This stuff lasts forever. Like, we rarely, again, have to repurchase this because it just a little bit goes a very long way. So we love this. I also picked up one of the Lavender Mint clarifying shampoos. This is the new formula. I honestly never even tried the Young Living shampoos before because the reviews were just not great. So I never even tried it. I do like the conditioner, but they reformulated them this summer, and I actually really like the shampoo. It's what I've been using now. We go through shampoo a lot faster than conditioner because I just use a lot of shampoo. Also, my husband uses it. So we picked up another one to restock, and the Lavender Mint is definitely my favorite. And then we also picked up our favorites, just hand and body lotion. This is the Genesis one. I think it smells so good. You can kind of smell it through the little tab thing on there. But anyway, I love this. It's just a nice thick moisturizer. It's probably one of the thickest ones that they have. The lavender one we like, but it's a little bit more of like a thinner, more liquidy formula. This is like thick, and I just love a thick moisturizer lotion for body and then also for hands right before I go to bed. Okay, a few more products. Skincare. So I use pretty much all Young Living skincare, whether it's products that I DIY and make myself with just simple ingredients and essential oils, or if I just buy straight up from their product lines. They have multiple different skincare lines. They are really good. Like, I'm a skincare junkie. I'm a full convert. I will never go back. My skin is better now than it was when I used conventional super pricey product lines. Young Living skincare isn't necessarily inexpensive. I mean, it's definitely an investment, but I feel like any good skincare is an investment. And like a lot of their other products, a little bit goes a long way. They last a long time. You're not running through them super quickly, and they're very high quality. So this first one, again, this is not something I have to purchase often because it lasts so long. This is the Mira Luminous Cleansing Oil. So I use this every night when I take my makeup off. I put about 4 or 5 pumps in my hand, and then we'll just very gently work it into my skin, and this just kind of lifts up and starts to dissolve all of the makeup on my face. And then I will go in with a Seedlings wipe, and I will remove all of that, and then I go in with my cleanser. So first, using that oil to cleanse, it helps pull all the makeup off in a really like gentle way, but also it's really moisturizing for the skin. So then I will go in, it's kind of like a 2-step. It's like an oil cleanse, and then you use your actual cleanser. And this is what I use. I also make a DIY one that you can find on my blog, beccabristow.com. I love that, but I have just been obsessed with this cleanser, so I've just been buying this one. So it's from the Art line. It's just a foaming cleanser. It's very silky. It smells like straight up frankincense, which, if you know, frankincense is so good for skin. It's like the fountain of youth oil, so very good for anti-aging. And it's just a very simple, straightforward, silky, moisturizing cleanser, foaming cleanser. Doesn't strip my skin. It feels really soft after I use it, and it does a really good job removing all the leftover makeup, residue, whatever's on my face. So this is what I use for cleanser. And again, lasts a long time. The one I had before, it's a small bottle, but it lasts months. Okay, now moving on to supplements. We get a fair amount of our supplements from Young Living as well. If you've seen these videos before, you know that. So protein powder, we love the Young Living protein powder. Matt makes a protein shake every single day. I have one on occasion. I'm not like the biggest protein shake person, but sometimes I get a craving for one, and he always makes one for me. So they have 2 flavors. They have the chocolate one, and they have like a vanilla spice, which is also really good. And we pretty much alternate which ones we buy. But I love this protein powder. First, for the taste alone. It tastes so good. It tastes like a milkshake when you make a protein shake. It's not chalky. It doesn't have that real fake like aftertaste in your mouth. It's just really delicious. The chocolate's my favorite. It has a blend of multiple different types of protein. So whey protein, goat whey protein, pea protein, egg white protein, and hemp seed protein. So both plant-based and whey proteins in there. It's also pretty good on sugar. How many grams of sugar are in here? I think it's 9 grams of sugar for 2 scoops. And a lot of times I just use 1 scoop, and you get, I think it's like 25 grams of protein for 2 scoops. Somewhere in there. So anyway, really good, clean, like good ingredients as far as protein powders go. Some of them have a lot of junk in them, but this is a fairly good one, and I love the taste. and this is like a staple for us. Okay, so then supplements. One of these we actually got for free this month. Oh, I just dropped one, which is very exciting because this is one I order all the time. You will see I ordered 2, which is what we normally get. I forgot to take one off knowing that we would get one for free, but that's okay because we'll just have some back stock. But this is Life 9. This is Young Living's probiotic. It has 17 billion active cultures. It has 9 different strains. I take this at night. It also has like a certain capsule, enteric coated, I believe, so that it actually will get through your stomach. It survives all your stomach acid, and the bacteria, the live active cultures in here, actually make it to your small intestine, which is where you want them. You don't want them to die off before they get there. So I love this probiotic. This is what I've been taking for a long time. Matt takes it too, which is why I ordered 2. We also got one on the floor for free this month, so that is amazing. And Omega Gize is another supplement that I take pretty regularly. This is just a really nice high quality fish oil, so a way to get some DHA and EPA into your diet. And it also has a little bit of vitamin D in here as well. Okay, next we got a bunch, there are so many bottles in this box of the Vitality Drops. This is probably one of Matt's, I would say, if it's not his #1 favorite Young Living product, it's probably in his top 3. And he adds these to his water. So they are basically like a way to flavor your water. They also contain electrolytes, but they actually taste really good. I like water. I have no problem drinking it plain. I prefer it plain, but as far as flavored waters go, I mean, I've tried it. They're actually really delicious. They don't taste fake. They're not overly sweet. They're really good. So you just literally add a little squirt to your water, and he is like kind of addicted to these. He uses them every single day. But again, the ingredients are much better than a lot of the ones that you'll find out there. So love that. But also this month we did actually get 2 for free. So he ordered like a 12 pack of the grapefruit bergamot. That's his favorite. But for free, we got a grapefruit bergamot, and then we also got a lavender lemonade. He likes this one too. So he'll use either one, and we always have a ton of those available for him to flavor his water. Okay, then I also grabbed a couple of oils. So as you can see, majority of my oil is more day-to-day, daily, personal care or household products. We also get like all of our cleaning stuff from them too. I don't end up ordering a ton of oils because I just have a pretty big collection of oils. We really do get more household stuff, and then I just pick up oils as I run out of them. We also get so many oils for free. You'll see in a second. As you can see, most of my orders are products. Anyway, so I picked up 2 oils this month, 2 that I ran out of. One is lemon myrtle. I don't know why it took me so long to become obsessed with this oil. It literally smells like lemon candy in the diffuser. It is lemony and sweet and just like kind of zingy. Oh, it's so good. Lemon myrtle and thieves in the diffuser is my favorite right now. It's just like a really sweet, spicy fall blend, and I ran out, so I needed to get more. And then also Sarah oil. So this is one of the most powerful oils for emotional support. And I had run out of it a little while ago, and I just kept forgetting to order another one. Not an oil I use every day, but it's so good for just when you're, super overwhelmed, or you're going through a hard time, or you're dealing with really hard feelings. Sarah is a really beautiful oil. It also smells so good. I'm actually gonna put some on right now because I'm obsessed with this oil and I haven't had it in a few months. It would also double as a beautiful perfume. Oh, it smells so good. It's like sweet and floral. It literally smells like perfume. So love Sarah. Okay, and then for free, we literally got all these oils. I was not kidding when I say I get so many oils for free. It's one of the reasons I have such a big oil collection. Young Living is just crazy generous with how many free gifts that they give you if you're buying their stuff. So these are all from the Vitality line, which means they're technically edible. If you wanted to add them to water or to recipes, you can cook with them, but you can also totally just use them in your diffuser or on your topically or whatever. So we got a bunch of different ones. So one, we got Digize. This is Matt's favorite oil. It's the digestive support oil. It works wonders for the GI system if it is out of whack. Putting some on your stomach or on your chest, whatever is just needing a little bit of support, Digize works very quickly. It's converted many a husband to oils because it just works so well. I mean, really anybody in general, but especially the husbands, they love that oil. Okay, another one that we got is Citrus Fresh. This is a blend of all of the citrus oils that Young Living has. It's like grapefruit and tangerine and orange and lemon, but then it also has spearmint in here, so it just adds that little kick of like freshness and minty coolness. Love this blend for anything. It's actually in my diffuser in here right now, just making our room smell nice and fresh. But anything like stinky, you can stick this on some cotton balls, stick it in the bottom of your trash can, or in like stick it in the car vent in your car to freshen your car. Stinky shoes, that's just what that oil is for. Okay, we got a couple of like fun blends. So Endoflex, this is like the thyroid support oil. I apply Endoflex over my thyroid every night before I go to bed, and it can really help with supporting energy levels. The first time I ever used this oil, I was actually training for a marathon, and this was one of my moments that blew me away, where I was like, okay, these are actually like doing something to my body. Like these are not just a placebo effect, because I was obviously training for a marathon. You're running like crazy. You're running most days a week, a lot. And I started using this oil, and I literally had so much energy that my mile time was cut down by a whole minute, which is like not casual, okay? And I wasn't even like trying to run faster, and it was super bizarre. My energy levels did kind of like level out, which was good. It was almost like too much energy. I felt like a toddler and I didn't know what to do with myself. But that was just one of those like aha moments, like, wow, these actually work. So love this for just daily, help out the thyroid. There's a lot of stress on it nowadays. We all have such fast-paced lives. The world is very stressful, a lot for our bodies to handle. Thyroids can always use a little support. Okay, then this oil is called Longevity, and it's basically a mix of like the most potent antioxidant rich oils. So there is clove in here, which is like the highest in antioxidant, frankincense, and there's also thyme and orange in here as well. So this is just a really good oil to use for just longevity. If you want just a healthy body, this oil is just going to help you out in a lot of different ways. Very powerful stuff. And then we also have orange and lemon. You can never go wrong with these. I use these pretty much on a daily basis in any kind of diffuser blend. They are just sweet and juicy and citrusy and fresh, and everybody needs like all the citrus oils for diffusing every day. You can also add these to your water too if you want. And then lastly, copaiba. This oil is not talked about a lot, but if you're a mom of littles, this is actually a huge staple. This is an oil that I use pretty much every day at this point in my life because I have a baby who is teething. And this is, it has a compound in here that I'm blanking on the name, but it's very, very powerful for, it's a very powerful anti-inflammatory like agent. So any kind of swelling, discomfort when those teeth are coming in, copaiba is super helpful. So you can just mix this with a little bit of coconut oil. You can make a roller to make it super easy to apply all the time, but I just put it right on the jawline. I use this on my older daughter all through her teething. I never gave her anything else. This stuff is a godsend. It's totally natural and we're obsessed. So not something that, you know, you necessarily need for an everyday use, but it's really helpful for that. And then also just if you're dealing with, you know, your body is dealing with a lot of, you know, fighting inflammation in general, just anybody, this could be a good oil just to add into your routine, just to give yourself a little bit of extra support in that area. Okay, you guys, so that is it for my September order. Lots of products, some good oils. I'm super excited. I'm gonna go get this all organized and put away. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're not a Young Living member and you've made it all the way to the end of this video, girl, you need to sign up. You need to get these products. They're so good. I've been using them for years now, buying them with my own money for years now. I swear by them. Our whole house is stocked with this stuff and I just love it so much. It also just takes the kind of the stress out of trying to find, if you're really set on cleaning up your home as far as getting the toxic products out, removing the stuff that could be harming your body over time, then this is just like a really easy way to do that because all of their products are safe and simple and clean. But they also all smell really good because they have oils, but they don't have to use fragrance, which is a huge one, a big no-no for me. It's something that I totally avoid at all costs. I always have a link down below where you guys can sign up. You can pick out whatever you want to start your, you know, Young Living membership. Just make sure that your order is 100 PV the first time that you order so that you get that 24% discount on everything. You never have to sell. You never have to tell a soul you're using Young Living stuff if you don't want. You're not required to purchase again. I purchase this on, you know, the subscribe to save. I do this every month, but that is optional. It's not required. Yeah, so that link is down below in the description box. Would love for you to sign up and join us. I'll add you to our oily community. You'll have access to all of our resources, but that is all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.